Welcome to the KO Boxing Show. Big show tonight. Tonight we're from Malvern Town Hall, and on my left is Junior Bajawa. He fights Jason Maloney for the WBA Oceania Super Bantamweight title. And Rosa, her manager's here. They flew in from Jakarta, Indonesia. How are you, Rosa?
Thank you. I'm fine. Thank you.
Welcome to Melbourne.
Oh, and thank you for the people from Melbourne. Thank you so much for invite my boxer to fight here.
Okay. Junior Bajawa is a very good fighter. He's Indonesian champion as well. And Rosa has travelled all around the world. I've seen Rosa at a lot of the top-ranked cards. She's always provided fighters. Welcome to Melbourne, and good luck with fighting Maloney. What do you know about Maloney?
I hope my boxer can fight good show for the people in Melbourne, and he will. I hope his training is good for the months in Jakarta, and will good show this night for the people. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Back here with Paul Gould. Paul, you got your first fight tonight as a professional boxer. You've had a couple of kickboxing fights. How'd they go?
Yeah, 1 and 2. Looked really good in most of them, but then just something happened and I threw it away. But I had a good crack every time.
Okay, mate, you fight Victor Dindo today, a late replacement from Adelaide. What do you know about Victor Dindo?
I really don't know anything. I know, respect to the guy, he took the fight on about 2 or 3 days' notice. So we get this show going tonight, so really happy.
Okay, mate, all the best.
Cheers, buddy.
Back in the change with Jason Maloney. Tonight, mate, you fight Junior Bajawa for a WBA Oceania defence, which could carry a world ranking. Pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's exciting. We've worked really hard for this fight tonight, and yeah, we're ready to go, and yeah, we plan on being successful.
Okay, mate, what's been different in the training? Any different in the prep, or you basically just been doing the same stuff?
No, it's been a bit different. I used to work a job as well as try and fight, but now I've just dedicated myself to boxing full time, training twice a day, every day, recovering, doing everything right, and yeah, I think it's going to show in my performance tonight, looking to put on a good show.
What do you know about your opponent, Junior Bajawa? We know he's from Indonesia. We know he went the distance with AJ Burnell. So he's going to be quite a handy character.
Yeah, that's right. He's a tough fighter. And yeah, he's been in there with some good fighters and been the distance with all of them. So I'll plan on, taking another step, giving him everything I've got and hopefully getting him out of there. But I know it's going to be a tough fight, so I'll be playing it smart.
Okay, mate, from everyone on the KO Boxing Show, enjoy the night and all the best.
Thank you. Cheers, guys.
Back in the changes, bit of a sad twist. Gilberto Mendoza, the big supremo from the WBA, passed away recently. We've got Ferdy Marshall. He goes to all the WBA conventions. He's the WBA Oceania supervisor tonight. Mate, big shock when Gilberto finally passed away. Apparently he called Francisco Martinez for the last time.
Yes, he did. He was very sick for the last 2 years. We've known that things weren't looking good, and with the cancer, it's a terrible thing to get, because once you get that, your chances of surviving are very limited. He handed over the reins of the presidency to his son at our last convention in Panama in December, and then that was the kind of telltale sign that things weren't looking good for him. And as it was 2 weeks ago, we got the final call to say that he was pretty much calling just to say, his final goodbyes. But 9-10 days ago he passed away, which was very sad, and we've got 3 months mourning for him. So it's a tribute that you're putting on this Oceania WBA title fight, and it's a good way of acknowledging our ex-president Gilberto Mendoza.
Brian, you've got the Maloney twins, exciting prospects across Australia, moving towards the WBA path. How have you found the WBA and dealing with the WBA?
Dealing with an organisation like the WBA, which are a very, very professional organisation, Peter, and have been around since year dot as regards to professional boxing. So, they're one of the big two, and we're really happy to be involved with the WBA, and so far our association has been really good, and, testament to Gilbert Mendoza the legacy he's left, and also, you know, I've read a lot of history recently. I've, you know, always been interested in the WBA, but reading a lot of history about what he's done for a lot of smaller communities and communities where boxing's involved, and helping out the youth and that in the community, which is, you know, what we're all about as well. So I think it's a fantastic thing, and I hope we can put on a really good tribute to Gilbert Mendoza tonight.
Ferdy, how do you see the Maloney twins? Have you seen them fight, and what's some of the reports you've got back from the WBA?
No, I haven't seen them fight, but yeah, I'm very interested to see how they go tonight. All the reports are very good. They're exciting, young, up-and-coming fighters, and I think that, you know, what I'll see tonight will give me a good impression of what I can go back and report on and push their rankings.
There's talks of world rankings straight away after this fight.
We can only recommend our findings. We can only go back and recommend what we think, and it's actually up to the ratings commission to see, you know, how it goes. But yeah, I will push if I see fighters that I see got a lot of potential. I'll definitely push them, especially for our region here.
Hey, thanks for the interview, Ferdy, and thanks for the interview, Brian. And a sad time for WBA, but we're paying our respects. Back in the change with our South Australian visitors, Victor Dindo and Aaron Smith. Victor, late notice, your first professional fight. How are you feeling?
A bit nervous, but excited at the same time. Yeah.
Okay, has he done the work, has he, Aaron?
Oh, yeah. No, he's a good performer in the gym, hard worker. Little pocket rocket, I call him. He's, hopefully we can come up with the goods tonight.
You're part of a circus. What do you do at the circus?
I'm an acrobat, do acrobatics. Yeah.
How long have you been doing that? That must be pretty exciting and dangerous at the same time.
Yeah, I've done acrobatics since I was young, about 13 years now. Yeah.
Okay, from everyone on the KO Boxing Show, enjoy your first professional fight. I'm sure you're going to remember it for a long time. And congratulations, Aaron, getting him here, mate. You guys are really professional.
Yep, no worries, it's all good. Hope you have it.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
We're here with Goodison. He's the manager, Gashi, who's fighting Andrew Maloney for a WBA Oceania title. Is your boxer ready? Has he done the work?
Yeah, very good conditions. Yeah, and he get a champion belt to Japan. Mm-hmm.
Okay. What part of Japan are you guys from? Where's your boxing gym?
What part of Japan? Do you know Yokohama?
Yokohama?
Yeah, near Tokyo.
Okay. What can we expect from your boxer tonight? Is he a puncher, boxer, mover?
Both. He's a switching boxer. Yeah, southpaw and orthodox are quick, change quickly. Yeah.
Are you confident of beating Andrew Maloney?
Yes.
You're confident?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, from everyone on the boxing show, well done.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Back in the change was a gold medalist Commonwealth Games, Andrew Maloney, undefeated as a professional. Tonight, fighting a very tough Japanese fighter for the WBA Oceania title. How are you feeling, mate?
Feeling great, Peter. Just really looking forward to it tonight. It's my first time headlining a card, and really looking forward to putting on a good show for the crowd. Saw
Danny Green at the weigh-in, mate. He was cheering you guys on at the weigh-in. How was it? You made weight pretty good. You look pretty comfortable at bantamweight.
Yeah, I'll be at bantamweight for years to come now. I'm comfortable there. I feel strong there. But yeah, on to Danny. Danny's a ripper bloke, and my childhood idol, and to have him commentating the fight tonight is a real honour and a real buzz for me. So I'm looking forward to putting on a good fight for Danny as well.
How's your prep been, mate? Have you been sparring Jason much, or you been keeping away from him in sparring?
No, this is the first time in a while that me and Jason actually have done quite a bit of sparring for this camp. Also sparred with Ibrahim Bala, Will Tomlinson, Camille Bala, and yeah, had a really good camp, and looking forward to putting that hard work on display tonight. What can we expect tonight, mate? What do you know about your Japanese opponent? Have you seen any footage? What do you think he's going to bring to the table? Yeah, I watched some tapes of him. He's extremely fast in and out with his feet and his hands, and he's going to be very quick early on. Hopefully I can slow him down with some work to the body and take him out in the later rounds. Okay, mate, from everyone on KO Boxing Show, good luck tonight, and you're becoming our golden boy, mate. Yeah, that's it. Thanks, Peter. Thanks for having me. Back in the change of Hani, Porsche having her first professional bout here tonight. The nerves must be going through your mind, the butterflies. How are you feeling, Pania?
Yeah, the butterflies are happening, Peter.
Bit like going bungee jumping and you're a mile up in the air and they're getting the parachutes ready and you need to jump that plane. But I'm sure you're going to be relaxed. You've been relaxed this whole prep.
Yeah, I'm just listening to music, and I've got good company and all the boys are here from Fighters Express, so it's helping me out a bit.
So what can we expect tonight? Are you going to come out all guns blazing or you got a game plan? What do you know about your Thai opponent? Because there was a bit of an incident leading up to the fight where she threw some cake on you, so she hasn't been a nice girl.
No, she's been a little bit rude. Yeah, that was pretty rude, wasn't it?
You're meant to eat the cake, not throw it. Anyway, Pani, everyone from the KO Boxing Show, enjoy the night, enjoy the experience, and congratulations on your first professional fight.
Thank you, Peter.
Back in the changes was Sam Hani, the undefeated fighter. Missed the 100% record, mate. 2 fights, 2 knockouts. Tonight you fight Daniel Maxwell. He's an experienced campaigner from New Zealand. What do you know about Daniel and how's your prep been?
Not too much. I know he's had 40 plus fights. He's a durable guy. He's got a fair few losses, but he's only been stopped, a number of times. So hopefully we can make a statement today and look for a mid to late stoppage.
Okay, Darryl, has he done the work? Because to fight someone like Maxwell, you need to have done the work. And I know he's been sparring Joel Camilleri.
Yeah, he has, and he's been sparring really well. Sammy's one of the boys that actually he fights better than he spars, and you'll see it tonight that he's here to do business, and yeah, it'll be good.
How many rounds would you have sparred, Darryl?
We've done quite a few. We try and get a amount of rounds in for each preparation, and he's done that, and it's all been good, yeah.
Okay, mate. Now, Lukey, there's talk of you having a comeback. Any truth in that rumour?
Yeah, Pete, I've been in training since the start of the year. So maybe, hopefully, June next year I'll be ready to rock and roll.
Darryl, has he been doing the work, Lukey? Can we expect to come back in June?
We can, and he's been doing a lot of work down the gym, and I've been supervising his comeback, and yeah, it's all good.
I haven't been partying, I haven't been dancing, no disco, no drinking, just plenty of push-ups, plenty of heaps of training, a lot of pad work, sparring, so I'm feeling cherry right.
What weight can we see Luke come back at?
I think we'll see him come back at probably a light heavyweight or a catch weight between light heavy and cruiser, but he's punching harder than he ever did, and I think you'll see Cool Hand Luke get that first knockout that we all wanted.
Okay, Luke, is it just going to be a one-off fight or?
Just a one-off for the fans and the haters, mate, just to keep everyone happy on social media. So, yeah, I'll just do it as a once-off, and it'd be good for my son to see me fight as well. He's 4 next month, so that'd be good for him to see his dad fight. And then, then I'll definitely hang the gloves up. It's been, haven't fought for 6 years, so, but I've always kept fit, always been doing things.
Sam, you're a professional soccer player as well. Now you've become a professional boxer. It must be a pretty similar feeling preparing for a game as it is a fight. You've got to peak at the right moment and put in a big performance.
Yeah, the soccer days are well behind me. There's some similarities, but boxing's a whole different ball game. Okay,
mate, what can we expect from you tonight?
Just working off my jabs, cool, calm, collected. And yeah, like I said, when I can see the stoppage, I'll definitely be hunting for it. So yeah.
Okay, from everyone on the Boxing Show, good luck.
Thank you very much.
Back here ringside with Sean Buckley, Ultratune. Sean, a massive night. Pania Porsche, the rubber girl from Ultratune, made her first professional fight. What an occasion.
Well, look, it's a very exciting evening. I've come all the way down from the Gold Coast to see a fight tonight. A lot of expectation, a lot of excitement. I just hope she can pull off a win tonight.
Okay, mate. You also, how's the racehorses going? Because you've always got a couple of good horses in the stable.
Yeah, I've got a few good ones, actually. Our breeding operation's really kicking in, and we've got some really good horses. We've got Typhoon Witness, and we've got Tainted Witness, and we've got Coerced Witness. We're all really good horses, so I've got a lot. I've got 50 in work at the moment, so we've got some good ones.
What can we expect from Pania tonight?
Oh, look, I've seen her fight in the gym, and she's pretty strong. I'm a little bit worried about the weight loss. She's lost 16 kilo to get into this fight, and I'm a bit worried about the tiredness angle. I just hope she can finish her off quickly in the first round, because I'm worried if it goes out, there's all this weight loss that she's done to make the weight might really ruin it for her.
All right, mate, enjoy the night, Sean, and thanks for your support as a major sponsor.
Thank you for giving me. Put a great show on, mate.
Back in the change with Daniel Maxwell. Daniel, you took the fight on short notice. You're fighting Sam Hani. How you feeling, mate?
Feeling good. Yeah, looking forward to getting in the ring and doing the business.
You've had a lot of fights in New Zealand and you recently fought on a Duco show, you told me. How are you finding Melbourne, mate, and the setup here?
This is my first time in Melbourne. Yeah, it's a big city. You know, I heard it's Australia's biggest city, and it's a great place. Australia's a great nation. What can I say?
New Plymouth, you're from there. What goes on at New Plymouth? We know it's about 5 or 6 hour drive from Auckland. What's the mate? Is it a dairy place?
Yeah, it is a dairy place. We produce a lot of cheese, a lot of milk, Fonterra factories over there, and a lot of steaks. A lot of our steak comes over here too. And we've got, of course, the beautiful mountain and the ocean. So it's all within half an hour drive of each other. So you can do everything in Taranaki, New Plymouth. That's surf and ski at the same time.
What can we expect from you tonight?
Some quick jabs, fast movement, and I recently read that boxing is about a collection of movements, so I'm going to try and put that into play tonight.
Okay, mate, from everyone on the KO Boxing Show, enjoy the night.
Thank you.
Back here with Bernie Barmer, the chairman of the Victorian Combat Sports Unit. Bernie, Malvern Town Hall, always a great fight night here?
Always a great fight night here, and can I tell you, in the early 70s I was a clerk of courts next door.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So you've got a bit of history here. You live pretty locally as well, don't you?
Yes, yeah. Used to be in Glen Iris, but moved out of there now. But yeah, I know this area very well.
Okay, mate. This Combat Sports Unit's sort of taken a different path now, hasn't it, where there's a lot more paperwork, it's scrutinised, very similar to the racing industry?
Well, since the naphthalene legislation came in, fit and proper person became a pretty much a hot issue politically wise, and of course it's now applied to the industry, so it's a lot more onerous to get licences and be in the industry, yeah.
How do you see the standard of boxers at the moment in Victoria? Because you've been around the sport a long time. Are the competitors as much as, how many registered competitors have we got compared to, say, 30 years ago?
Probably a lot less. I mean, it's pretty diverse now. People don't just box the sweet science. There's the mixed martial arts, there's the kickboxing, there's Muay Thai, on and on we go. So with fitness, which is probably the underlying thing with it all and the best thing about it all, kids are in gyms rather than on streets taking drugs, so it's a no-brainer.
Who's the current best boxer in Victoria if you had to judge right at the moment, mate?
Oh, well, you'd say Big Daddy Lucas Brown at the moment. He's just taken a pretty high accolade. Then you go down the lower divisions. We saw a young fellow last night, his name escapes me, at Melbourne Pavilion, who won his second Australian title, ex-Olympian. You might be able to help me there, but he's got the goods.
Abraham Bella.
Yeah, Bella, yeah.
Bella, yeah.
Jacka's
protege.
Yeah.
All right, Bernie, thanks for the interview, mate.
Good night, Peter.
Mr. Tassanu, welcome back. You've got Dim Patch here. She's fighting Pania Porsche. She's done the work.
Yes, she will do a good job today.
She's fit?
Fit, yes. เราฟิตไหมร่างกายวันนี้
You flew in from Bangkok. How do you find Melbourne, the weather? You flew in on Wednesday. How are you feeling?
Yeah, the weather is good, yeah. And she like the weather here too.
You like the weather? Okay, from everyone on the boxing show, all the best.
Thank you very much.
Back in the changes, a Victorian champion, Terry Zermanis. Mate, you fight Cam Ice tonight. He's undefeated. The challenge was put out. And, you've been a champion nearly for a long time now. For a guy having his 4th or 5th professional fight, must be a big challenge in front of you.
Yeah, well, it is. I mean, every fight's a challenge, as you know, Peter. But, Cameron's come in as the state welterweight champion, so he's coming down in weight. It's a big challenge, but I'm embracing the challenge and I'm looking forward to putting in my best performance.
Ben, has he done the work? We know he always does the work. All the boxes have been ticked.
Yeah, absolutely. We know what we're up against. A good combination puncher. We're prepared for that tactically. And we're ready to negate what Cameron does.
Okay, mate, how's the sparring been? Who have you been sparring, Terry?
Sparring's been awesome. Been sparring out at Commonwealth Boxing Club with Jason Malia and Josh Keel. So yeah, they've been awesome for sparring. They always help me out. So yeah, it's top-notch sparring.
All right, mate, all the best in the KO Boxing Show.
Thanks, Peter.
Thanks, Peter.
Thank you.
Undefeated Victorian welterweight champion Cameron Eyes here, back in the change room just before your fight, mate. Moving down to super lightweight. How you feeling?
Yeah, very good, thanks, Peter. First time at super lightweight. Came in well under the limit yesterday, so feeling fit, feeling healthy, feeling good. Just ready to put on a good show tonight.
Okay, mate, was it hard dropping that extra couple of Ks, or is it just basically diet?
No, initially it was. Had to restrict myself a little bit. I did that over Christmas time and whatnot. And then just the last couple of kilos, a bit of fluid. So, yeah, I came in well under the weight, almost half a kilo under, so it wasn't too much of a stress for me.
You're a Port Melbourne boy, mate, so you've grown up around this area, or not this area, this is Melbourne, but growing up at Port Melbourne, it's a pretty tough area, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I was sort of on the better side of Port Melbourne, but yeah, it's definitely getting a few scraps in that back in the day, but yeah.
Jeff Fennick's a big rap for you, and he said you train with him in Thailand. What's it like training with Jeff Fennick in Thailand? Paul Fifield's your trainer in Victoria, but you do a bit of training with Fennick over in Thailand.
Yeah, so I've done a couple of training sessions with Fennick, a couple here in Melbourne, a couple up in Sydney, then we had a week 10 days over in Thailand late last year. It was good. He's got a wealth of knowledge, experienced champion himself, so he knows what you have to do to be a champion, and yeah, anything I can learn from him, I'll take.
It's a big rap for you, mate, and from everyone on the KO Boxing Show, all the best and enjoy the night.
Thank you, Peter. Hope you enjoy the fight.
Back from victory celebrations at Pania Porsche with her good friend Laura. It's been a great occasion here tonight, hasn't it?
Laura and Ash.
Laura and Ash.
Ashley. Yeah, it was good.
How did you girls feel watching Pania fight?
It was amazing.
It was amazing.
I was loving life. I was actually feeling her sweat on me.
Hani, what's it like in there? Is it something you can't imagine when you're in the ring? Do you lose a lot of breath?
Yeah, well, for my first fight, my trainer said to me, he's like, I know you'd get gassed out because it's your first fight, so it's just like everything beforehand as well. It's like very nerve-wracking, and he's like, I just knew you were going to gas out. And considering the time frame I had to train, I think I did okay.
You were fantastic. Second round knockout, living the dream, an undefeated professional fighter.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, Pania, enjoy the occasion, enjoy the night, and I'm sure you girls are going to have to celebrate now. Some champagne?
Yeah. Champagne,
yes.
A vodka celebration.
Oh yeah,
okay.
we're popping bottles.
All right, enjoy.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Back in the change with Salim Asher, he's a coach of Pania Porsche. Out of 10, mate, what would you give her performance tonight?
I was really happy with her. She did really well. I'll give her a 10 out of 10 because considering the amount of time we had to train and prepare for this, it wasn't long enough. But if we have a longer time to train, I definitely think she'll do a lot better. And she did really well overall. So definitely think for the time that we had, she did really well. So.
How long did you actually train her for?
We had about 5 weeks. 5 weeks to train her. For 5 weeks, she did an awesome job. She went from not training for a long time, to coming back and training, for only 5 weeks and having a fight. So I'm really proud of her.
Okay, mate, from on a KO Boxing, congratulations and keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Wrapping up the KO Boxing Show here from Melbourne at Town Hall. Interviews, action. It's been a great night. So till next week, keep punching.